Tonight I want to talk to you about kind of mindset and the power of the mind. The human mind, it's really an incredible, powerful tool that really helps shape our reality. It's going to influence our emotions and determines really our success in life. Now, many people really struggle with self-sabotage. They often have a negative mental dialogue running in their mind. And this really creates limiting beliefs that really help really prevent us from really reaching our full potential. So one of the big things we can do to really change that is reprogram our mind. And we can do that through affirmations. And so I kind of want to go into affirmations because I get asked all the time is because whenever you have a goal in life, whether it's a health goal or some other goal, if it's really a stretch goal, you're going to have down days. And how we approach those down days is real important. You can either let them derail you and get you completely off track of your goal, or you can really face them head on and apply some of these principles to really keep your mind in the right kind of mental space, if you would, so that you can continue to move forward and really be successful in your goals. So the first thing is what is the self-saboteur? And that's that inner dialogue. We all are kind of telling this story in our head as we go through our day, and we often aren't really aware of it, but there's this kind of self-talk. And the self-saboteur is really that voice in your head. It's really designed to keep us safe, but it also really inhibits us from really reaching our full potential. So it's that voice that tells us, oh, hit the snooze alarm. Don't, take a few more breaks. Don't really move forward. And so it really creates these limiting beliefs. And like I said, often we're not aware of that. And so we don't really realize that this story is going on. So first thing is to really understand the power of the mind. And the mind really operates in two really primary modes. There's the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And the conscious mind is that's the area that's responsible for logical thinking, decision making, kind of active awareness, while the subconscious mind really stores our beliefs, habits, and emotions and really shapes our actions and perceptions. So the subconscious mind, it's like a powerful computer running in the background that really influences our behavior based on past programming. Now, if the subconscious mind is filled with a bunch of negative beliefs, it can lead to really that self-sabotage and limitation. So if you program it with positivity or empowering thoughts, it can really help drive you to success and fulfillment. So the subconscious mind, it doesn't really differentiate between reality and imagination. It doesn't know the difference. And that's why visualization and affirmations work so effectively. They really help create this mental pathway that really influences our behavior and really our perception of reality. Now, another crucial aspect of the subconscious mind is its reliance on habits. Now, what we repeatedly think and do really solidifies into our mental pattern, and that dictates our actions and really reactions. So, understanding this can really help us take control of our thought patterns, and really we can reprogram our mind really into a more positive outcome. Now, the brain has really this incredible ability to adapt and change. This is known as neuroplasticity. And this really means that we're not really bound by our past beliefs or experiences. This means we can actively kind of rewire our thought patterns and really create really a more empowering mental framework. Now, affirmations is really one of the key tools to really leveraging this neuroplasticity. This is going to allow us to reshape our beliefs and really our thought processes. Now, emotions and thoughts are really linked together. Negative emotions are going to trigger limiting beliefs. They're going to reinforce patterns of self-doubt and fear. While positive emotions, on the other hand, they're going to amplify affirmations, creating strong neural connections that really enhance our confidence and motivation. Now, by consciously really directing our thoughts and our emotions, we can really align this inner dialogue with our aspirations. And this is really important because, like I said, the reality of life is you're going to have ups and downs, but on those down days, how do you approach those down days so you don't let them completely derail you from whatever your goals and ambitions are? So that's through affirmations. Now, affirmations are really just positive statements that we really should repeat constantly. They're going to help reprogram the subconscious mind. Now, there's a lot of research on the effectiveness of affirmations, and it's really been found that it improves mental health, your self-esteem, and really your overall well-being. Does it really come by a different way? So first, you're kind of rewiring your brain for positivity. So affirmations, they help to really rewire these neural pathways in your brain, making positive thinking more natural over time. This process, like I said, is neuroplasticity, really allows your brain to reorganize itself and form these new connections that support healthier beliefs and behaviors. It also boosts your self-confidence. So regular use of affirmations reinforces your self-worth. It's going to build confidence in your own abilities. And when we affirm our strengths and potential, we begin to really believe ourselves more deeply, and this really results in greater achievement. Affirmations really reduce stress and anxiety. This is really, really important. Stress and anxiety is really overwhelming us as a society. So, positive affirmations really help shift the focus away from these stress-inducing thoughts and really replaces them with calming, empowering beliefs. So, there's studies that have shown that really repeating affirmations can really activate the brain's reward system. This is going to reduce your stress and promotes a feeling of well-being. Also, affirmations really enhance performance and success. Now, often you'll hear of athletes or entrepreneurs or really just high achievers using affirmations to really maintain their motivation, really to achieve their goals. And part of this is visualizing success and then reinforcing positive self beliefs. So it's really important to really help you enhance your performance, but also just overcoming those negative thinking patterns. Now, by consciously repeating affirmations, you can really break free from the negative self-talk that develops. And this is really going to help you with a healthier mindset. It's going to help improve your physical health. Now, research has shown that positive affirmations lead to improved health. The mind-body connection is powerful, and when we focus on positive thoughts, our body responds by reducing stress-related kind of chemicals and really improves our overall health. Now, when we talk about affirmations, one of the things is your self-image, and this is one of the things that people really struggle with. And affirmations can really help that by really helping you over time reshape kind of your self-identity and really help us to really develop a more positive self-image. And this is going to help align with our behaviors and our desired personal kind of growth and aspirations. Now, affirmations, like I said, they're really just a sentence that you say to yourself, but there's some things you should do to really how to get the most benefit from affirmations. So first, the affirmation needs to be personal and specific. So instead of saying, I am successful, say something like, I am confidently achieving my goals every day. They also need to be present tense. So, for example, I am strong and capable instead of I will be strong and capable. And then repetition is key. You need to repeat these over and over again. Saying your affirmations daily, especially in the morning and at night, is extremely important to really strengthen their impact. And then while you're saying them, you got to believe it. So you need to visualize what you're saying. So pairing your affirmations with visualization really enhances their effectiveness. So really picture yourself achieving those goals as you repeat your affirmation. Also, write them down. Get out a pen and paper and write these things down. It's going to reinforce your affirmations and really provides a tangible reminder of your positive intentions. And then, you can combine affirmations with meditation or mindfulness, and that's going to have kind of a synergistic effect. So, if you meditate or you practice mindfulness, while you're doing that, if you are repeating some affirmation, you're going to see a reduction in mental resistance, and really you're embedding these positive thoughts more deeply into your subconscious mind. Now, affirmations are just like I said, positive statements that we're going to keep repeating over and over again. And they're going to help rewire our brain. They're going to create kind of this positive emotion. But it's really important to understand because emotion also drives behavior. And you're wanting to adapt certain behavior to support your goals. And you need the emotions to go with that. So it's also going to boost your self-confidence and really, like I said, reduce stress and anxiety and really help you move yourself in the right direction. Now, when we talk about affirmations, there's a couple things here, okay? First, they have to be sincere and something you really are striving for. And then also, The challenge you're going to have though is first that self-saboteur. We all have a self-saboteur. We all have kind of demons that we have to deal with. The first challenge is to really, what I say is make the invisible visible. And that's really create an awareness that you're having this kind of dialogue in your head that's not supporting you. So, uh, really creating a space that lets you realize, hey, I'm being pretty hard on myself. I need to show myself some love or some empathy. And you can do that a couple of ways. And that's why, if you're strategic, you'll plan these times of periods. So often people will set aside some time on their calendar to really practice that mindfulness, to really kind of reflect inward and say, what am I telling myself? What did I tell myself yesterday? But also identifying emotions. Why am I feeling this way? Because the first challenge is to identify that you have this dialogue happening. And that's one of the biggest challenges. And then incorporating the affirmations into your life. Now, people often say, that, hey, I'm going to do this. And this sounds like a really good thing to help me. But then they never do because they never really set time aside. So, I would challenge you to first identify some affirmations that really kind of make an impact to you emotionally, and then one of the techniques we can do is literally, set an alarm in your phone or whatever, so that when that alarm goes off, you practice your affirmations. Because often the affirmation is good to use when we are in that stressful situation, but that's also the time it's most difficult for us to identify we're in that stressful situation. And so we have to kind of practice. And by actually just scheduling affirmation time, you're going to start to learn how to apply them and use them in your life so that when you come into those situations in the future, you're more adept to actually apply these principles and then use them into incorporating when you have that kind of that negative thought in your brain. So, really remember the power of the mind is immense. It can do many, many things. It can be either be an ally or an enemy, but we're the captain of our mind. So we can use some different things. We can use these affirmations to really overcome that self-saboteur. But it's important that we understand that really to get the full value out of them, we really need to practice this and continue to practice this to really truly understand the benefit of the affirmation and how to use them.